right, here we go. We've got a true third matchup between Logan Steiber and Jimmy Kennedy, and this is going to be a good one. We've got some great ones for true thirds coming your way. A spot on the national team on the line, so still big stakes. You want to place top 3 if you're one of these guys to claim your spot on the national team. It's still a big deal even if you're not on the world team.
Yeah, this is a huge treat. It's like bonus package and encore from the World Team Trials. We get done with all the finals. We crown our World Team, and we got guys that are still wrestling for the national team spot, top 3. And this is a true third match between Logan Steiber. He's going to be in the red. Jimmy Kennedy, he's in the blue. We have the Ohio Regional Training Center from Steiber and Cliff Keen Wrestling Club for Jimmy Kennedy.
We're going to start off. It's going to be a passivity warning against Steiber. About 45 seconds in. We've seen both guys firing off, actually, so it's a good pace to this match. Now, underhook in here for Jimmy Kennedy. Elbow control opposite side as well. He's pressuring forward. And Kennedy's the one taking ground here, but Steiber outside double attempt, gets trapped underneath, back up to his feet. The official motioning for Kennedy to get hit with that passivity. So we have one apiece. We're going to have another one here relatively soon. Should it stay 0-0. Halfway through this first period. Steiber again with the shot. Kennedy counters, head in the hole. He's circling around behind, close to the takedown, trying to come out. He can pop his head out, reach around, gets the 2, does Jimmy Kennedy. He opens up scoring on Logan Steiber.
And you see these two guys, and you wouldn't have guessed that Jimmy Kennedy was moving up in weight classes. I mean, Jimmy Kennedy looks bigger than Logan Steiber right now, and not just a little bit. I mean, Jimmy Kennedy looks like a huge 65-kilo guy, and Logan Steiber fires back with his own takedown of his own and is able to get to that single leg, peek his head out the other side, and now he's looking for a gut wrench. Great takedown there for Steiber to fire back right away, get a takedown of his own.
You mentioned it, Kennedy moving up from 61 kilos where he was your world team member last year and trying to maintain a spot on the national team ladder, this time up weight at 65. And Steiber trying to get there. He's had a heck of a tournament win over Kellen Russell, you know, in the semis to get the challenge tournament finals. Fell just a little bit short against Jordan Oliver in the finals of that challenge tournament. But the future is bright for Logan Steiber now. He's going to be focusing fully on his freestyle career after winning his 4th NCAA title for Ohio State in March.
Yeah, and you heard Reese Humphrey talk about it, how much that Steiber means to him as having him as a training partner in the room, that he really just pushes Reese, and that's a big reason why Reese is our 61-kilo guy. A good shot from the outside double leg by Jimmy Kennedy, and he's going to get a 1-point fling the mat, push-out call, and that will give him the 3-2 lead going in, and that's a great score from Jimmy Kennedy late in the period. Just fired off an attack, and Steiber wasn't able to circle himself back in the mat, and that gives him a lead going into the second period.
Absolutely, and big crucial points at the end of the period too, so good awareness from Jimmy Kennedy there. Our athletes ready to get back center. We've got a few more true thirds coming your way after this. In women's freestyle and men's freestyle, so you'll want to stick with us.
As I mentioned, you have to begin the open. What was most critical to establish here tonight?
I think just keeping my composure and
So here we go back to action, period number 2 between Steiber and Kennedy.
just doing what I
Both world-class competitors here at this weight class.
You've been to 4 world championships, you've medaled twice, 2 bronze medals. What was the biggest?
Good hands there by Jimmy Kennedy, able to move and try to get an angle. And there's another shot from Steiber, and Kennedy able to run that corner down just like he did before to get his first takedown. And he's gonna be able to run that corner down. But good job by Logan Steiber. Wow, great reaction there. Able to come back out in front, get the leg, and able to run through him for the takedown off Jimmy Kennedy's. Just about to get that score. And Steiber turns around, and now Steiber looking for a gut on top.
U.S. soil. How special has that been?
Impressive maneuvering from Logan Steiber there. He looked dead to rights, giving up a takedown to Kennedy. fights through it, ends up getting the takedown of his own, regains the lead here. He's up 4-3 with still 2 minutes to go. We've seen Steiber get in trouble a little bit off his shot attempts from the outside, so Kennedy doing a nice job counter offensively. And here Kennedy, a shot attempt of his own going out of bounds. That'll give Kennedy 2 points and give him the lead back. Just under 2 to go. So we're starting to open things up a little bit here in the second period. 5-4, a couple takedowns on the board for both guys. And it's setting up for a nice, exciting finish for you here from Madison.
And really, any of these guys at 65 kilo, if they were to make the world team, this weight class is absolutely stacked. If any of these guys were to make the world team, it wouldn't have been a surprise. I mean, a guy like Steiber or Kennedy, if you were to say, Richard, that one of these guys, I think they're going to win it, the whole thing at the start of the tournament, people wouldn't have doubted yet.
Absolutely, not a shocker one bit. And obviously Britt Metcalf, the guy, he will represent us at the Worlds at this weight class in September, and Steiber going to step out. I don't think they're going to go points on the board though. So it remains 5-4 in favor of Jimmy Kennedy.
Both guys really only offense coming from that blast double that both guys have been shooting from the outside. I mean, and Kennedy was able to score on one of Steiber's shots early on, but from then on, it's been a lot of firing that blast double, trying to get something set up off that.
A nice setup to the finish for for Kennedy. Steiber rolls him through. So you're probably looking at a 2-2-1 scenario here, which would give Kennedy a 2-point lead.
Great leg attack there from Jimmy Kennedy from the outside. He's looking for a lace here, pops his hips, gets on the top of his head, and he's gonna get it. Great leg lace there by Jimmy Kennedy. Gives him a 10-6 lead over Logan Steiber, and we're gonna go back on our feet. 26 seconds left. Do not count Logan Steiber out of this thing just yet.
Nope, still plenty of time for Steiber to get something going here. I'm not sure the officials are taking a look at. They were just double checking the score. They're actually going 9-6 on that board. Kennedy dives in on the shot. Steiber gonna have to, well, it's probably gonna be a moot point here. Kennedy running through the finish, and he bumps his lead up to 5 with 10 seconds left. He'll finish this thing out on top.
Great match from Jimmy Kennedy and Logan Steiber. Both guys, a lot of attacking, a lot of offense, fun to watch. But Jimmy Kennedy able to get those late leg attacks, the leg lace, and then finishes off with another attack at the end to get the 11-6 win. He will be true third place and a member on your national